Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nice shot, pierces the infield. 14 runs added there. The Thunder, 14 for none.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. 5 runs in that over. the Thunder are 19 for 1.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Rabada, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Over, the Thunder are 30 for 1. Ashwin from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto that early, that could be 4. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Aya, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. The bowler looks really confident. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
The Crusaders needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got that away nicely. Good fielding out in the boundary. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Great commitment. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. 9 off it. The Thunder are 65 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Russell from the north end. Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Green watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Green, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Bold, stunning delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Thunder are 76 for 5. Rabada back on now. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Rabada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicked it. The Crusaders with a massive shout. Super catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Just pads that one. Edged it. Over. The Thunder are 81 for 7.
81 for 7.
Jadeja coming back into the attack has done well so far. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch. A nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Southey has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Edged. And that's the end of the innings. The Thunder have set a target of 102 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Finds the edge. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Square cut, finds point, no run. Couldn't get it through the field. 8 runs added in that over. The Crusaders are 8 for none. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Five runs in that over. The Crusaders are 30 for 1.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. How will the bowler respond?
Edge, but it drops safely. The Thunder with a strong appeal. That should be given. Gone. Fine catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Edged. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. The Crusaders are 42 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfectly timed.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Needs a dot ball.
Zampa straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Crusaders, 55 for 3. Going with pace now. Bowling fielders look really confident. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's a confident appeal. They've gone up here. Massive outside edge. End of the over, 10 off it. The Crusaders are 65 for 3. Zampa from the south. Finds the fielder with that shot. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. Zampa with a huge appeal. Azam challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Drilled that one away. And the keeper takes it. That's great bowling. Gone. Fine catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball work. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Russell taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball, fine leg, no chance, and a great catch in the crowd.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Hit that hard and fast.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Southie will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both